So today, I want us to look at ransomware again. Okay? Now, what exactly is ransomware? Why am I even talking about it? Well, you need to know that ransomware is a type of attack which is launched on computers. Okay? Ransomware is made for you, just from the definition, it's made for you to pay a ransom. You see what I'm saying? First of all, let me stress that you should never pay ransom to anyone, regardless of how much of an attack they've launched on you. Don't pay them ransom, because if you pay them ransom, you are making them, start to think that, oh, so it's possible to earn money this way. The idea is that we have to discourage malicious actors from believing that they can earn money simply by taking hostage of our computer infrastructure. Okay? We need to basically not pay them anything. Some people will be like, do ransomware attacks take place in Zambia? Well, Zambia is part of cyberspace, and cyberspace is one. There is nothing like United States, there is nothing like UK, there is nothing like Zambia. Cyberspace is cyberspace. It's another world. Alright? So anything that takes place in cyberspace, we got to know it, regardless of which part of the world it takes place from. Okay? Yeah. So ransomware was specifically created to monetize cyber attacks. Alright? The idea was for hackers to make money. Alright? Now, these are malicious hackers. They are not white hat hackers. Alright? About less than 2 weeks ago, I received a report that there was a ransomware attack in the United States. And I was like, again? You see what I mean? Yeah, but these ransomware attacks have been going on and on and on. And this particular one is quite interesting because they did not target big organizations. They targeted small organizations. All in all, about 22 towns in Texas were attacked. Let me just read a little bit of what BBC said. All right, I'm reading from BBC, and this is a report which came on the 19th of August 2019, which is less than 2 weeks ago. Okay, so they say that hackers have infected 23 organizations connected to local government in the US state of Texas with ransomware. All right, so basically these are local government computers that got attacked. Okay, now they went on to say officials indicated the attack over the weekend was coordinated. The Texas Department of Information said the attack had primarily affected smaller local government departments. A spokesman said the situation was still ongoing on Monday morning. Texan authorities have drafted in cybersecurity experts as well as military and counterterrorism units to help bring systems back online. So I was like, military and counterterrorism units? Yes, because it could be a terrorist attack. You see what I'm saying? Although in this case it was not a terrorist attack, but to me it's kind of like they were prepared. The military is prepared that an attack could be launched through cyberspace. You get what I'm saying? This just shows the magnitude of importance that the United States has put on protection of its cyber infrastructure. Alright. Now, Texan authorities, let me just read this part. In a statement, the Texas Department of Information Resources said evidence suggested the attacks came from one single threat actor. Now, this is a very important point because we're looking at one person attacking 22 towns. You know what I'm saying? And basically causing a lot of havoc to a point where the military had to stand up and do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, an attack like this can take place anywhere. You see what I'm saying? The United States is far well prepared to deal with cyber attacks than we are here in Zambia. You see what I'm saying? One day, someone might just think, okay, it seems the most vulnerable people are Africans. Let's go out in Africa and take down an African state. it's possible. Things like this could happen. The only way to prevent such attacks from creating problems on us is for us to have effective cyber defense mechanisms. You see what I'm saying? Time and again, I've spoken about risk management. Okay, it's absolutely important for private and public institutions to carry out effective risk management practices. You see what I'm saying? In a situation where we are in, like now in Zambia, okay, we don't have an organization which has stood up and say, okay, this is the framework that we're going to use to carry out effective risk management practices throughout Zambia. You see what I'm saying? A framework which everyone can use without paying money. There's no organization that has ever stepped up to say such a thing, meaning that a lot of organizations in Zambia don't even know what it means to carry out an effective risk management exercise. Now, that leaves us vulnerable to attacks because we don't even know what we should protect and how we should protect it. We haven't even quantified the magnitude of losses that we could encounter if certain essential business processes were completely put down. You see, effective risk management is so important. You see what I'm saying? If, for example, you don't know what risk management is, you can call me. Okay, I know my number is not showing on TV, but Mr. Director, please put the phone number so that people can WhatsApp and call. Alright, you can use that number. It's gonna appear soon on the air, and I could advise you for free. You see what I'm saying? I'm mainly trying to just care for my country, Zambia. You see what I'm saying? And I could see how much people do not understand effective risk management practices. They are really important. I know some organizations in Zambia have a lot of money to burn, so they could afford very expensive risk management frameworks, okay, so that they even get certified that they do indeed carry out such risk management practices. But it's not every organization that's got money to burn. You get what I'm saying? If you look at, for example, public institutions, they don't have money to burn. You see what I'm saying? So they need a free risk management framework that they could adopt and use. You see what I'm saying? Ransomware is not just the only attack that could be launched on public and private organizations. There is a lot of attacks, but at least if you know that these assets, these processes are so important to us, so let's put in higher priority measures to make sure that they should never be put down. Okay? Because if they're put down, the losses are big. So instead of incurring the losses, it's better to be proactive and simply carry out effective risk management. That way it makes it very difficult for hackers to put down those processes or those infrastructures. All right.